Here we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Panda Photographer. As a travel documentarian, journalist, photographer, consultant, we are on the way to Chicago, and then we are on the way to New York City. I must say, the conductors on this train, I've been taking Amtrak for the last couple years now, but the last 6 months, like I said, the conductors on this train station are really nice. They were like, hey, can I help you with any of your luggage? Can I help you with anything? I was like, sure. And I lost my watch, and they returned it, by the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Panda Photographer. We are heading to New York. But why are we leaving Wisconsin? Let me tell you guys, if you haven't been following me on Instagram, you notice that my host wasn't ideally the best host uh, for a number of reasons. And you guys already witnessed that last night on Instagram, and some of you guys were upset at him for what he did. And he did not remember a single thing that I said to him last night. Like, for instance, I said I was leaving at 2 p.m. Laura has a Uber cab picking me up. He forgot all about that because drinking too much. Not only that, guys, the reason why we also leaving is because there's no mutual respect when it comes down to privacy. Like I gave him his privacy. I never invaded, never went in his room, not one time. But you gotta knock before you come in when I'm doing something. When I'm working, you have to knock. Not only that, the sexual activity with him and his partner, dude, I don't need to listen to that shit every night. Literally. I'm sorry, but I can't. Literally, that's annoying. Like, I know I know you guys are saying, well, he did offer you the place to live, and yes, he did offer it on free of charge. But this is where my parents, on the first day when they arrived, called me, and I spoke to him on the phone, like literally in front of him, and said, hey, I got my parents on the phone, right? And I said to him, my parents want to offer you to conversation. He goes, oh no, this is all good, man. I'm trying to help you. But now, it's a different story, guys. Last night, out of nowhere, this is what pissed off my parents. This is what also pissed off Laura. He said that the electricity bill is $250, $260, guys. Guys, you know that my laptop would never burn that much energy. You know, guys, I lived in Wisconsin. I know the watts, the kilowatts in Wisconsin, 10.4 kilowatts per hour. If you do the math, which I did, because this is why, guys, this is why I cover my ass every time. I have a I have a tool on my laptop that says how many watts that I've burned throughout a day or throughout a month. So my total was 1344 on the laptop, which equivalent up to $16.36. If you look at the Wisconsin Milwaukee Electricity Power Company or company, yeah, and Laura showed me this website that can validate what I'm using. Because your laptop does not burn that much energy. And I said, what about me using the stove? She goes, it doesn't matter. It's like, when's the last time you had a bill done? I never had a bill. In a two-bedroom apartment, never had a bill exceed over $50. Never. And mind you, I lived in Wisconsin, worked for the state in Madison last year, and the year before that. I had my own apartment. And I was doing YouTube videos constantly every day, and my bills were still $40 a month. And I'm still using the same laptop that I was using before. Same equipment that I was using before. You see the suspicion there? This is why Laura's like, that's a lie. He wants to see the bill, and I said he's not going to show us the bill, and I don't even bother. So, yeah. Listen, the guy has potential of being a good person, but he let other people, like his partner, I don't know who she is really, but she comes over every day, eating up food that doesn't belong to her, mind you, drinking up stuff that doesn't belong to her. Remember, we went to Chicago, we came back, my food was gone. Brand new milk, brand new oranges, all gone. Sausages, everything is gone. He had to go replace it. Like, dude, why should you go replace it? You shouldn't be touching it. You should just take your lazy ass, go to the store, and go get your own. I literally walked to and spend money in a Uber cab getting that. So, yeah, you have to depart from that. Not only that, I wasn't able to get work done because the neighbors downstairs and their fucking dogs. 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, rough, 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 rough. It's just a non-stop situation. By the way, one of his friends stole $80 worth of marijuana, and I never got the money back for that. Like, and Bob knew this. Bob knew someone took it. You can't deny that, man. A jaw this big, gone. The same night, gone. And I'm pretty sure one of them took it, pocketed it, didn't realize it, like, oh shit, I got this guy's weed. And didn't say anything. But no one gave me compensation. But he has the nerve to actually for electricity. Guys, if I show you a Venmo account and show you everything that has been done, you guys be like, what? Yeah, this is why I never roommate with anyone in Wisconsin that are friends or rollerblading of any kind ever again. I don't care if I'm out in the streets once more dealing with the problems. I never doing that again. Because look at my YouTube every day. It dropped because we weren't able to get the work done like we were supposed to. I dropped 56% revenue. I can prove it to you, which I already did multiple times, but I can prove to you guys again. Check my Instagram. But not only check my Instagram, I'm going to do an Instagram when I'm going to show you my Venmo, how much money I sent him. Not only that, how much money that I spent on him with drinks. Like, I literally went out, guys, I literally went out and bought sour beers so he'd stay away from my beers. It wasn't him drinking it, it was his friends coming over, unannounced, yes. He would come home and say, oh, I got friends coming over. I was like, dude, I got a live stream at 6. I got a schedule. And this is what he says, but this is my house. This is my apartment. I can do what I want. You see that abuse? I don't like that kind of abuse. And that was recorded on a live stream. That's why I'm not going to delete that live stream. He did this in front of the audio. He didn't realize the audio was on. Oh, wow. Yeah. He did not do this. He didn't even realize that the cameras was on the whole time. Audio is on. Not only that, guys, you know how I preach about drugs, right? Stay away from drugs. If you're gonna do a substance, do marijuana. Go to the dispensary, right? Guys, how many times I preach about crack, cocaine, meth? He does that shit in front of me. That's a strike 3 violation right there. This is why we have to leave. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be near it. Not only that, the first week that we went to Madison, this is why I don't want to drive in his car anymore. And I hope you understood that by now, is that he was driving under the influence of alcohol and started my anxieties. And I wasn't a big fan. And after that, I told him, I'm not getting in the car with you ever again. I walk. No, that's okay. I take a Uber. I hope you understood why I said no to him every time he wanted to offer me a ride. No, I take a Uber. No, I'm not going to you down the street to a store for yourself. No, I'm not going. I got stuff to do. Guys, what he doesn't understand is that I have to survive. But suspicion, Laura wants to know what happened to his job. Because he's been home for like last 3 weeks straight, not going to work in the morning. Oh, why is this unbalanced? Yeah, he hasn't been going to work at all, and I'm pretty sure he got terminated from his job because he did something that he wasn't supposed to do. And as someone that works for a state agency, you're not supposed to use civilians' computers to open personal work or government or legal files. You can get suspended or fired from that. Why? You're supposed to be the master librarian to understand that. That's just why I feel like my parents and Laura felt like he's pushing for money when he said the electric bill was 250. It's absurd. Why? Because Laura has a five bedroom luxury house in Springfield, Illinois. She said her electricity bill is quite that much a month. How yours is that much? And I said, I have no idea. And that's when she said, that's a lie. It's a lie. So the audio that you hear is coming from the Comic-Con Boom XD and my receiver on my iPhone, but I am using this. So keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, I wanted to explain why we are really leaving about what I'm drugs and activity I do not recommend. Listen, I drink too, but there's a point where you have to stop. You drink it this morning. I was like, oh wow, he wanted to smoke weed. I was like, no, I need to be on my toes. It's like you just don't understand. I have a lot of expensive stuff. You are not liable for this. I am. If something happens to me, guys, if you watch my Instagram, I did nothing wrong. You can literally tell him to shut up and show him how much money we spent on him and his girlfriend. Yeah. And like, now you want to charge me for electricity now? Okay, I didn't think so. Disregard the 2000, yep, when I left Wisconsin to go west last year. Don't count that. Count what's going on this year. And I have a receipt for everything from the beers, from the food that I brought home. Mind you, the first time I came to this house, we went to a Thai restaurant. I spent $20 on his food, and he wasted it the whole entire dinner. Except me.